let's wait 8:54 to make sure that we are all around. We had 35 this morning. Last week there was a double festival, Muslim festival at the beginning of the week, and big Hindu festival for the AP. But we managed to make the company working continuously all over the week. Okay, and appreciate the efforts that some people did to change their plan a bit of last minute, but I think that everyone appreciated to have also longer weekend. Okay, so everyone in the team got 4 days in a row, including the weekend. 4 days in a row. That for me is the right period of time for when we have a break. Why? Because we know that when we do a break of 2 days, the first day we are still, our brain is still functioning of what we are doing all over the week. So when we have 2 days, the real day where we are, I would say, pretty cool is just the day, the second day. But it's also the day before we restart, and many of us start to think about, hey, what's going to happen tomorrow, what I need to do, So 2 days, yes, of course, it's great to have 2 days, but it's even better to have 4 days. So there will be other opportunities within the next few months for the rest of the year. I detected 4 or 5 different period of time where actually you could switch easily, one day off to another one to regroup and make the holidays lasting longer. And in the meantime, because we have a great richness at Zetta Byte, our richness is our diversity. Our diversity is the fact that we have Muslim, Hindu, Christians, maybe Buddhist. So it means that different moment for different people. And at the end of the day, the benefit is for everyone. Number one, because we have longer holidays. But number two, our company is providing a continuous service, because like last week there were 2 days as public holiday, but in France and now in Spain, because now we have a customer in Spain, they didn't have any day off last week. So it's for them, they expect a continuous service. Okay, so that's the point that I hope everyone will be able to decide something this week for the rest of the year, and particularly for the next 6 months. Why? Because anyway, very soon the pandemic will be over. Now it's still high, particularly in Indonesia, but I believe that within July, August, pandemic will be over, and people will be able to resume traveling. Okay, so you will not just stay at home or stay in your area. You'll be able to visit other places of Indonesia, and why not traveling internationally. So that's something that I expect you. So Mimi, please, this week is very important. I want to have a clear view of who is, giving some flexibility to these public holidays for the rest of the year. So at least we can, and you guys know already because you know those public holidays, they're not really a surprise. You know if you can move them or not. Sometimes we cannot move because it is like the some very specific days, religious days that you need to observe and you need to attend some events. Okay, so those ones, of course, we cannot move. But for those who can move, it's always better to regroup the holidays and also not, of course, everyone at the same time. That's why what we will need is, first of all, you will express your wish, and then we will see how we can cope with those wishes as much as possible. But with one important point in mind is that we owe to our users, to our customers, the continuity of the service, the continuity of the support. I'd like to share with you something interesting that I got from EDH. And that's an internal document that I had the chance to have access. It's in French, but you will understand easily. This one actually is the evaluation of the admission module for EDH. Okay, and whatever is blue is positive. So basically, it's how do you evaluate the admission module of EDH, and it was evaluated by the people who are using it. So it's not at all, not really, okay, and very good. And so you see that the blue is positive, and whatever is orange or red is negative. Okay, so we have the efficiency, the simplicity of usage. I did not translate it; it's a PDF, but it's easy to understand. I show you efficiency, simplicity of usage, reliability. Reliability here, we have an orange here, so it means not a majority, but some people say, hey, I'm not sure about the reliability. Okay, speed of the display. Okay, that's a very good point, very important nowadays. Okay, people have no more time to wait a page to load 20 seconds. We want an instant loading, even if we are displaying the table with 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, they expect something quick and they are quite happy about that. Easiness of taking over the application. How easy it is to learn the application. So this one is also very good overall. Quality of the interface. Okay, easiness of using the interface. You can see here those 2 points are something that we need, of course, to continuously improve. And overall satisfaction is positive. Okay, so that's important to share this with you. But first of all, to say that thank you to all who are working on EDH at any level, because overall that is a very good feedback. It's an internal, we're not supposed to see it, but I got the chance to get this document, where actually this document was shared with the management of the top management of the school. Okay, so one thing that for sure that we need to work on is probably reliability. Means sometimes it happens, and we experience that particularly on the online payment and also on the integration of third-party CRM. And quality of the interface. This one is an ongoing thing that I'm okay to have a little bit of orange here because we know it's a continuous process of improving. Okay, and this is something that we always need to have in mind. I put my feet in the shoes of the user. I am the user. So I am the user, and what do I need to do with this platform? What are my uh, goals on using this platform? Is it just to click here and there? Not really. Okay. I want to achieve something. I want to save something. I want to get this set of data. I want to understand what is the situation of this student and other student. So that's the kind of thing that we need always to continuously do. But overall, that's positive. And last week we have a new customer. Usually, I don't talk much about new customers because basically we have new customers every week. But last week, it is a very important milestone for the company. We are entering the Spanish market. We are entering the Spanish market with a university of 900 students. 900 students is quite a big number at the scale of Europe. I know in Indonesia, any university will talk in thousands, but actually in Europe, we are talking in hundreds. And 900 students, it probably put that university in the top 20 universities in Spain. And they have two big schools in this university. So they have a school about design and they have a school about business. So on top of that, the location of the university is even more interesting. They are in a place that I would say is a bit like Bali for surfing. It's a place, an amazing place for people who like to do surfing. So it's of course a place by the sea, and the name of the university is Cézine. For those who check EDH, you know that now we have added the Spanish language. I'd like this week also to add the Indonesian language because we are talking actively to universities. We have signed up quite a good number of MOU with universities. There is one that we talk very closely, the University of UPN in Jogja. So I made a presentation to them about the platform, and there will be some next step together. But I'd like to have the platform, and we will start by showing EDH. I think that's the best way to do because EDH is more general than ADMTC. ADMTC is very specific to RNCP title. EDH also will cover RNCP title, but is also covering admissions, etc. So that's the thing. We need, of course, to get more and more customers, and we need to penetrate new markets because new markets is also a new way of doing things, and it enrich our platform by having some new functionalities that might not be needed in France and needed in Spain. Of course, France and Spain are part of Europe, so the overall system is the same, and at the end of the day, the level the people are preparing are European levels. Okay, so that's something that makes a unified way of making evaluation and certification in general. All right, guys. So I wanted to share this because this is very positive, and so thank you and congratulations to those who are working on EDH. it is just the starting point. We are talking about one and only one module. By September, we will have many more modules that will have been deployed, and we need to continue in that direction, and we need to improve our way to handle reliability and quality of the interface. Cheers, guys. Have a nice day. Let me just stop sharing my screen so at least you can see me signing. All right. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Have a nice day.